let's move on to question 5, which is to use this calculate medal score to work out an answer. So let's take a look at question 5, and notice that here they talk about using the subroutine that you've mentioned there. Display the medal score of each athlete on each team. This is determined as follows. For each gold medal, an athlete gets 3 points. For each silver, 2 points, while bronze gets 1 point, and that actually matches. And you should pick this up. It matches the table that you've been given in the subroutine. Otherwise, you won't be able to use this subroutine in this particular problem if the conditions are different. So, having said that, we know that we must calculate the medal score for each athlete in each team. And so, if we come back here, we are going to need for dim T and A as integers. Right. And we need to go for T is equal to 1 to n teams, and we go for A is equal to 1 to n athletes, next A, and now we are going to call the subroutine. And because it's a subroutine, we must go calc medal score, open bracket, and now the way I've specified it here is I'm going to use a return variable. Now, the return variable is the sum of the answer, which we are supposed to store in field B, Roman numeral 5, which is, as you recall, the medal score over there. So, going back here, passing it through to the subroutine, we will say sports T dot athletes A dot medal score. So that is a variable that's going to contain the answer, comma, and now we need to pass the array. And I think perhaps passing the array is something that not everyone knows how to do or struggles to do. And so how you do that is you go sports T dot athletes A dot, and we simply go medals, just like that. Why? Because medals is an array, and my subroutine is expecting an array there. If, however, and you can see medals is an array there, just to confirm it. But if you accidentally go, oh no, I'm going to put in medals M there, what will happen is it's going to complain. Okay, first and foremost, it's going to complain. Okay, right, I'm going to put in an M here just to force it to accept it. You see there is a squiggly red line complaining about the entire argument that you're providing. And the reason for that is if you put your mouse over it, read the error. It says value of type integer cannot be converted to integer, open bracket, close bracket. Now, integer, open bracket, close bracket is an array. It's an integer array. Whereas what they're saying now is, what they're complaining about is they're saying, you know, we're expecting an array of integer. What you've given us is just one integer. And that should give you a clue that, oh, wait, hang on, this is incorrect. I should not pass medals M. I should just pass medals full stop. And so there is how we would call the subroutine, which will store the answer in your medal score. And now you're going to display it. So I'm going to go display, open bracket, T, A, C string, because remember medal score is an integer value, sports T dot athletes A dot medal score. Alright, and I need another bracket there. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the code for answering question 5. Okay, so this in conjunction with question 4 will end up giving you, if you look at the marks, 8 whole marks. And the 8 marks come from the correctness of question 4 in combination with you displaying it correctly and calculating. Notice that you only get 1 mark. You only get 1 mark for performing the calculation. It's actually quite little, but the reason for that is because most of the work was actually done in question 4 already.